Yo, welcome back to more March Comes In Like a Lion, episode 38. So last time, Ray and Soya had their match, and it was really cool. Their back and forth was great. The spectators like being super invested. Seeing Ray do well was really nice as well. And Soya's like subtle reactions to what Ray was doing in the post game review. Soya being approving of Ray's corrective moves. And yeah, it was just really nice. And Ray's reaction after finishing, where he wasn't depressed, he wasn't like upset, he was like comfortable, like in reflecting on how it felt during the match. It wasn't like a storm, it was peaceful, it was like serene, it was crazy because he talked about his like realistic expectations. Like he knew that based on Soya's experience and skill that he probably wasn't going to beat him, but that doesn't mean he was going to give up. And that's a lesson that Ray has learned very well by this point. So to see that this growth represented in this shogi match, not just any shogi match, against the Meijin, against Soya, against the dude that Shimada braved a fucking ridiculous storm against. Like he's like the ultimate storm, as far as matches go. Like we saw how Shimada looked when it was all over, and Ray came out of it super just serene and just fine, crazy, really cool. And now at this point, Soya and Ray are kind of got stuck together because of this whole typhoon situation not letting them go home. They had to get off, they gotta get back on the next day, get new tickets, but they're gonna stay at a hotel in the meantime. And they were kind of sticking together. Now they're walking to the hotel right now. But as far as like their interactions, it's been very interesting because like it seems like they with Ray, during in the post-game review, the post-mortem, looking at his hand, and Soya talking about saying, or he commenting that he knows how it feels, right? So just like that innate like understanding between the two of them, like even Ray just looking at his hands, Soya knowing what that means as like a shogi player, like that was really cool. I love like this kind of rapport they have, with not even saying anything, even at this point, which is kind of weird, with Ray kind of trying to wake up Soya on the train, and him like not really reacting to what Ray is saying, kind of looking around, and then Ray like saying like it's like sound doesn't like he doesn't hear sound, or like sound doesn't exist for him, right? And I was reminded by on Patreon something the chairman said before, that Soya lives with his grandmother who is hard of hearing. So I guess his grandmother is deaf, so maybe he's used to an environment where people don't, like if he grew up with his grandmother and lives with his grandmother. I don't know about grew up. He lives with his grandmother, and maybe she could have been the one who raised him. Maybe he's not used to a situation where there's like sound around, like he's used to the silence and he's kind of like in his own thing. Or I don't know, he could be hard of hearing too. Like that would literally make sense if like sound doesn't exist for him. I don't know, I don't want to assume too much either way, because I feel like things will just become apparent as Ray and Soya spend more time together here. But yeah, I look forward to whatever this is going to be, and maybe Ray can get past that wall that Soya still has a bit more, because Ray also observing that he is someone who is lonely, he is someone who is alone in this world. Yeah, I don't know where this could go, but I like where it's at, so let's keep going. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. So all the things they did. So yeah, pointing out the available hotel, another hotel they could go to, and now they're going. And you don't see, this is funny, you get to see this scene without Ray's inner monologue, so it's like really drives home the silence. Uh-huh. And that's where we're at. We saw this in the post episode last time. Like a god. Hmm. I've been having to adjust volume in things because I'm not sure what happened. I think my Windows settings were changed somehow. Part 4. All right, well. Oh, nice. Cool. All right. 3 p.m. God. Oh my god, it's leaking inside too. Hmm? Jinguji. Yeah. It was drinking. Yeah. That's nice of you to check up. Yep. He's okay too. Yep. Oh. There you go. I guess yeah, he's deaf. Wow. For 10 years. Okay. Interesting. Times when he can and can't. Huh. Stress. Oh, man. That's the worst when they can't find a definite cause. Wow. So he has like intermittent like deafness. Huh. But he doesn't. Yep. Yeah. Then is that within the 10 years? Then by then he would have already had his condition. Yeah. So he's had that barrier this whole time. That's so tough. There's not a lot of talking in those. True. Huh. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that was when the wine spilled. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about. Right. Yeah, making comments like he's not human. Right, right. Wow, I guess that explains it. He's glowing. God damn. Busy, busy. It's very good of Ray. Uh huh. Yeah, he is. Ray is. Oh my god. 18. Young man. He's just gone through a lot. That was so cool. Yeah. Nice. Wow. Nice guy. Hmm. It's funny. Sometimes you look at the sky and it does look like a painting. It's like, it's kind of funny. Wow. So, yeah. That's what he means. It's almost like it didn't happen. All right. Guess that's it. Huh. Huh. It didn't get through to you. That noise. Man, this really impacted Ray. He really felt that. What's up, buddies? Rude. Yeah, could be true, but we know he is fixated right now. It's nice they were understanding, especially our ornery friend over there. Oh, wow. The match records. God damn. Hmm. Okay. Restart. Ooh. Oh, he's missing out. Oh my god. I never had soft boiled eggs like that. Family's wisdom. Oh. 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 Does he have any idea? Oh my god. 8 minutes. You gotta bring it to him in 8 minutes. Oh my god. Oh, let me take notes. I guess they meant for the cook time. I thought they were gonna rush to bring him some, but alright. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I need that. Ah. Oh, a thumbtack works too. Good. 8 minutes. Hmm. Has anyone tried this? This is probably a standard way to cook them. Ah. But now, it's been perfected. A new pressure cooker. Ooh. That's very nice. Oh. No longer. 20 minutes. Momo. Oh, it's so good. Ah. And so affordable. Tastes better when it's affordable. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Oh man. I need to watch this show after eating from now on. Damn it, I never learn. Mr. Glasses. Oh. Oh, there you go. Maybe. Ooh, a puppy picture. Oh, they're on us babies. Damn, man. Remember, man, that's how I used to have to send pictures. Back when it was just flip phones. He's still hearing it. He's really struck by that match. Shit, whoa. That was almost really bad. Holy fuck. Shibata? Shibata? What are you pissed about other than him almost getting hit by a truck? Oh my god. Game records? Yeah, I'd be pissed too. For him almost walking into it. And you just saw. Yep. You had fun. He does. In front of the board. I know how it is. Ooh, buddy. He would. Yay. Good. Let's go see our boy. Nice. Already going back to the ring. There's no other way for him to live. Unfortunately. Right. Oh, that sucks. Hmm. Only the top two. Damn. That adventurer. It will. Of course it will. Well, we'll see. Mm-hmm. Good friend. Good friend. Friend for life. Let's see how he's doing. No use guessing about it. Though it's important for him to think about these things, I understand. Hmm. Hello? Ooh, there he is. Hmm. Yeah, we can't see his face, so we'll see. Beautiful moon. Oh, he lost. Wait, no, he lost. Oh, man. Nice. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Hell yeah. That's our Nikaido. Come on, man. We know how Nikaido is. Strong boy. Strong boy. I carried you and laid you down. Super nice guy. You should be proud. That's a good move, huh? That's a good move, huh? Yeah. Uh He's been itching, dude. He's been itching for this. If he was depressed, it would have been in the hospital. The Nikaido vaccine. I remember. That's why I didn't want to assume. It's like, if we know Nikaido. He's laughing. Be laughing at himself for worrying so much. uh, that's great. Hell yeah. Ooh, Shimala's first title. Oh my god. Look at Smith and his cat. Smith. They cut off his scream. Alright, so there we go. We learned that Soya is deaf. So, yeah, when Nitinol reminded me of that quote, I was like, okay, it's one of two things. Either he's like, and I guess the fact that he's deaf makes more sense than what I initially thought. Yeah, that does make sense. Because you think about his interactions before. Really, it's the Q&A thing you think about, but it makes sense that a lot of the, I guess, questions would be similar. So it's easier for him to maybe like read lips, or if his hearing is, functioning at the time, then it's obviously easier for him. But we learned it's been like kind of like an intermittent thing for him. Like he's not fully deaf all the time, but sometimes he can hear, sometimes he can't. Get that man a hearing aid or something, man. What's interesting is that in going to the doctors as many times as he did, they determined the cause as stress. Like they couldn't find any like actual physical reason for his ailment. They call it stress, which is insane. Like how stress can manifest in the body, like we've seen with Shimada. And there's just, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to just a lot of the physical things we feel like from stress. Like I had a similar thing when I was going to the emergency room multiple times, and I was going to the doctor, and they were just telling me, yeah, I guess it's anxiety, dude. I can barely fucking breathe, but hey, it's my brain, I guess. So crazy, dude. So yeah, just the amount of stress, but the amount of stress to go through that your not your vision, that your hearing wavers, like that is insane. And then it makes sense why Ray remembers that he was never saw him around people, talking with people, laughing with people, which sucks, man. That he has to face that barrier. It's admirable, to the chairman, in talking about Soya, talking about how carefree he is about it, that he doesn't complain about it. He's like, well, all I have to do is this, right? You know, when faced with the barrier due to his condition, he just finds another way around it, which I guess kind of reminds me of Nikaido as well. Like, he is not bound by his condition whatsoever. Besides physically having to go to the hospital at times, and being limited in that respect, his spirit, his willingness to play, to just do what he needs to do, and just to be a fucking just awesome. Nikaido is so awesome, man. He is so great, dude. Ray laughing at the end, at how worried they were about him. Like, he's probably depressed. Like, dude, he's been waiting for this, being in the hospital so much. He's been waiting. He's been practicing. He is when he hit his match there and he won. Elation, dude. He's like, look, that move I did. They should call that the Nikaido vaccine, And I remember they were talking about that name before when they showed that flashback scene at the very beginning of the show. That's so good, man. He's such a light, man. I love people like Nikaido who just light up every room they're in. I almost envy people like that, but they're so rare and so amazing to be around. Because you always know when you see someone like that, just the way they are, the way everyone like gravitates to them. He's so great, man. Because he shines even brighter in spite of his like condition. It's so amazing, man. So great that he's out of the hospital. Shimada saved Ray's life. He almost walked in front of a freaking truck, dude. Just being obsessed with the game record. So Shimada was upset, like, dude, you almost died. Why are you acting like a kid? Playing a video game and walking. And then he noticed the game records. It said Soya, and he was like, oh man. He was like, you had fun during the match, huh? Want to play him again? I know how that feels. I was like, oh man, I love that he said that, because yeah, he would understand. So hopefully Ray gets that opportunity again. I don't know. I know there is more March Comes In Like a Lion beyond season 2, so on the off chance there's ever anime again, I'll probably wait for a while, who knows, but I know I'll cave in and read the manga. I probably will. It'll be a good opportunity for me to actually get into like a manga properly. So yeah, that could be good. And maybe Ray will face Soya again, because I don't know if that's gonna happen again this season. But either way, like I'm so glad that we got that, because seeing Ray like itch for that is so interesting. Because looking back at the fact that him saying before he doesn't like shogi, because I mean, even still at this point, it's not about the game itself. Like it's the feeling like he gets from against like certain people, and just like the communication and the understanding that occurs there. It's like, I mean, it just goes to show, like, people can do something for multiple reasons. Like doing it as professionally as a job. Like I'm sure there's plenty of people who do their job, of course, like for the money and for the means to like sustain their lives and their lifestyle, and to provide for those they care about, right? That's probably the main reason people go in particular fields or jobs, not necessarily because they like it or enjoy it. But thankfully Ray, like, even beyond that, and even beyond like finding like purpose and drive and like making more money, which is so funny, this is the solution he came with initially, making more money through his shogi matches in order to help out Hina and the Kawamoto's, like to literally pay back his debt, was great. And yeah, just finding his own joys and motivations and his fun like through shogi and these connections he's made. It's really great to see that with him playing shogi now, especially against Soya, because goddamn, against him, that he was able to have such a unique experience, like a peaceful just clash, for him to like hear the pieces and just be so struck by that. It's so cool. But yeah, I think that's all there is to say. I think that was a great encounter with Soya's character. I'm glad we got more depth to him, just learn more about him. It's interesting that people don't know that he's deaf. I feel like that's an important thing because you have people speculating like, oh, they just write him off as an eccentric genius, or that he's because I even remember like an episode ago or episode 2 ago where they ask him like the question at the very end, and he answers it, and then they're confused and they're like, that's not the question we asked though, So it was because he was going through the motions of like his standard answers, because they usually work for the questions he's asked, but they asked something different about the match than normally. So when he answered in a way that was kind of different, they questioned it. So that's a cool detail showing that he wasn't really hearing what they were asking. What a barrier, but it's cool to see that he is just so naturally overcome it through his talent and just like it doesn't even occur to him to like just tell people he doesn't even care to like clarify it to people like, oh, I can't hear, I have trouble hearing sometimes. He's just so like Chairman said, carefree about it. He's accepting of it and he just pushes on regardless. And it reminds me of, it's funny they show Nikaido in the same episode kind of doing the same thing where they're all so worried about him and like his his condition to being in a hospital, and like he's over here just elated over his win and he's pumped. He's like, they're gonna name this move after me, dude. So yeah, that was great. From the episode preview they showed, it looks like Shimada, they showed him determined to win his first title. Like, ooh, that sounds great. I want to see that, dude. He deserves it, dude. The fuck, love that. Did they ever talk about the results of Shimada's matches against Yanagihara? I don't think they did. Are those matches finished? Maybe not. Maybe that's what he means. I don't know if they finished those matches because we've been focused on Rei and Soya, but they didn't address that here. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll see the conclusion to that if that's where they go with it next, showing us what happened or them finishing the set, I guess. Because it was just one match that Soya and Rei played. But they're doing sets, right? And it's over a period of time. A longer period of time in doing multiple matches in the set. So, yeah, maybe we'll see that. But otherwise, I think that's all I got to say about this one. Of course, feel free to share your thoughts, as always. Definitely enjoyed that little arc there between Rei and Soya, and I hope for more in the future, even if I have to go to the manga to see it, because we are almost done with the second season here. So, yeah, once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.